Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Solid Rock, Minnesota podcast, a place to swing by for a brief moment for some stories or news and things to ponder. It's a place to take a small pause from your busy life. So grab yourself some coffee or a mug of tea or a pop, as we like to call it here in the North Country, and kick back for a moment. Take a breather. I've realized as I've gotten older how much my dislike for shopping has intensified. While I've never been an enthusiastic shopper for anything, over the past few years I've realized how much I hate going into the stores to shop. I just have no desire to get into the minivan, drive 20 miles to the nearest store, and walk around aimlessly looking at stuff. It pretty much is the last thing I want to do, aside from cleaning the toilets after the little grandsons have been around for the day. For me to go shopping, it's more like a hunting expedition. I go into the store knowing what I need. I spot it, claim it, bag it, tag it, go home. Done deal. We've had out-of-state friends and family visit, and when planning what to do for an adventure with them, it always seems that a visit to the Mall of America is on their list, not mine. Yep, the biggest mall in America with over 4 miles of storefronts. A place that can fit 7 Yankee stadiums inside of it. They always want to go see that. And for me, I'd rather clean the toilets after a solid week of the little boys using it. But it never fails. We load up our visitors and take them down to the cities and go see the Mall of America. We find one of the 12,550 parking spots, and well, we always leave a phone with the Find My Friends app on it in the car so we can find our way back when we're done. We have literally spent a torturous 9 hours going from store to store to watch people just shop or just browse. Meanwhile, I will volunteer to wait in the mall area with all the bags that accumulate. At least there I can people watch and see everyone mesmerized by the vastness of the place. And every once in a while, a fellow non-shopper, bag watcher like me, they'll sit down and just give me the knowing look like, yep, out-of-towners are visiting, so here I am too. There's an unspoken bond that forms for those few minutes of non-verbal interaction. I have, over the past 3 years or so, become an avid online shopper. It's the ultimate thrill for us non-shoppers to be able to pull up a seat at the kitchen table with a mug of tea and a laptop. It's almost magical to be able to sit there all alone in my sweats, shopping. There's no one blocking an aisle, no need for ankle guards for those who ram their shopping carts into the back of my legs. There's no need to mask, or worse yet, be around those who don't mask and are hacking up their lungs alongside you. There is a certain amount of joy in sitting at the kitchen table shopping for the groceries. No longer do I buy stuff because I can't remember if we're out of it or not. I can just go to the cupboard and look. No longer do I have to unload all the groceries at the checkout and then bag them all up again and put them in the cart and pile them into the minivan, only to do the reverse once I'm home. Nope, I order, I drive up, and it's all bagged and loaded for me. I just have to get it all inside the house and unload it and put it away once. How cool is that? When I started doing this about 3 years ago, it was a game changer in the way I go shopping. And even better, there's Amazon, my non-grocery one-stop shopping experience. I just type in what I'm looking for, and a long list of items with the descriptions and prices come up. I have become a browser. Once again, from the kitchen table, I can look at the choices of what I need, read the reviews, and see if it's what I'm looking for. Heck, I can go and Google the item for in-depth reviews. In 2 clicks of my mouse, I can order an item, and a few days later, it's in my hands. Once the item is delivered and I've opened it, I can still decide if I want it or not. That's the greatest part of Amazon, in my opinion. I can return an item, no questions asked. Just 2 clicks of the mouse again and drop it off at UPS. Returning stuff to stores usually makes me feel guilty somehow. I feel like the store people maybe think I stole it or broke it or whatever. I'm sure my body language says all there is to say about how insecure I feel returning stuff. Over the years, I have to say that I rarely, if ever, return stuff to stores anymore. I've convinced my best half that it was in our marriage vows that he would do all the store returns and I would teach the kids to drive. This has made for a long and happy marriage, albeit a little scary taking curves with the third born in his learner's permit days. Amazon seems to work pretty well with ordering stuff, getting it, and deciding after I receive it if it's worth keeping or not. When I return stuff, I usually put it in on a balance on the account. I figure I'll eventually use it for something. And the return is quick, usually within an hour of dropping it off at UPS. The other day, I was doing an Amazon return, and I started thinking, wouldn't it be cool if life was like Amazon and an Amazon account? Just order up your life experience, have it delivered to you without any work or fuss, decide if you want it or not. If it fits you comfortably, you keep it. If it's not what you thought it would be, 2 clicks of the mouse and it's out of your life. But then I thought the better of that. There are so many things in life that maybe started out as a struggle, only to make me a better person in the end. For it really is because of the no returns in life that we all have to work on becoming better than the original purchase. Here's to life experiences. May we all learn and grow from them and not be able to make an easy return, just like eBay. You've been listening to the podcast of Solid Rock, Minnesota. We're honored and happy you've taken the time from your busy day to give us a listen. If you've enjoyed spending a few minutes with us, please tell your family and friends to stop by and check us out. Feel free to leave a comment here and subscribe to the Solid Rock, Minnesota podcast. You can also stop by and visit our website at www.solidrockminnesota.com. There you'll find links to our blog and also the local weather here at Solid Rock, Minnesota. Always a conversation starter. Also, send us your post office mailing address for a free authentic Minnesota postcard with a personal message to you from Solid Rock, Minnesota. There's no strings attached. Just send us your mailing address and we'll send you a postcard. It's all absolutely free to you. We just like hearing from listeners and see where you're all from. Until next time, may you be surrounded with life, laughter, family, and friends, people who truly know you. Many blessings.